they believe, based off of their findings, that nose picking may be partially responsible for Alzheimer's disease. If you're a nose picker, you're more likely to be afflicted with Alzheimer's later in life. That's frightening. This is frightening to me.
Because you pick your nose.
I do.
Yeah.
I have. I got to stop. I have to stop now because one of my top fears, and I think fear, I don't think fear is healthy. I don't think it's healthy to be afraid of something that's 40 years probably down the line at least. But at the same time, I think most of us don't take into account enough the way our brains are going to work in our older age. And it scares me what it would be like to have Alzheimer's or some other kind of like similar neurological disease. It's why I didn't become a football player, because I was afraid. It's why I didn't join the NFL, because I didn't want the risks that come along with that. And so now I have no choice but to stop picking my nose as well, because this is enough to get me to stop.
Is picking your nose gross?
Clearly not to me. It's one of those things, though. It's one of those things. If I saw somebody doing it, I would be taken aback. But if anybody says that they did it in private, I wouldn't judge them too much. Now I won't judge you. I'll just say, listen, I don't want you to get Alzheimer's. Please don't pick your nose, is what I would say.
What about picking your nose in public? Gross?
That is weird. That is for some reason where I draw the line.
What about picking your ear?
What do you mean picking?
Like just there's like wax in your ear, putting your finger in your ear. Is that gross?
The only reason it's gross is because if you do like get some residue on there, then what are you doing with it after that?
You know what you're doing with it. You're flicking it.
You can't.
Same thing you're doing with the booger.
Oh, that's not how my wax works.
Flick. Or a scrape. A scrape flick.
A scrape.
Scrape flick.
See, I imagine if I have a napkin handy, I'll give the old
a good wipe.
Yeah, but then why not just stick the napkin straight in your ear? Or if not, then it's like a wipe along the pants. But this is why I don't do this. This is why I don't. Because my earwax is much waxier. It's not solid. I don't get little. Yeah, I can't. There's no flicking. Flicking's not going to work.
See, I would say for picking your nose, gross.
Mm-hmm.
But it shouldn't be as gross as it's made out to be. Because everybody's had a time. I'm not a nose picker at all.
Yeah.
But everybody's had a time when you have to. You have no choice.
That's right.
Like you're blowing your nose and it's just not working. Like you've all had to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, because blowing, we don't need to get into all of it, but yeah, there's definitely situations where even the most adamant anti-nose pickers, you've got to just dig around in there. You've got to free up some space.
Max says it's not how you pick your nose, it's where you put the boogers. I agree.
Yeah.
If you're eating the boogers, that's obvious. It's obviously disgusting.
Yeah.
If you flick the booger, that's messed up. It should go in the trash or into a napkin.
Yeah.
Zach says, thanks, now my nose and ears itch. If you're sitting in a cubicle right now, if you can discreetly get your ear, not that weird, not bad. If you're going at the nose, you got to be by yourself.
Yeah, in private. But now I'm telling you, Kleenex. And by the way, the reason they say it is because your fingers introduce viral, bacterial, and fungal pathogens that they believe are partially to blame.
So I probably should stop sucking my thumb too.
Might be smart.
If you like that video, there's a ton more. Go check out our past videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.